Hey, everybody, welcome to another edition of the GardenStateHSWrestling.com podcast, Near Full Back Points. I'm running solo today, so we're not going to have any interviews. Just going to lay out some basic information. We're on the precipice of the episode season, but first, before we start all that, let's thank our sponsor, the man who's gotten us here, the man who's gotten us to 11 episodes. 11 episodes. Not so many people thought we would make it. My wife thought I'd crack after 3, but here we are at 11. Dan Warnikoff, Champion Athletes. The wrestler season is about to start up. One big thing, especially with it being later, is nutrition. Dan Warnikoff provides a nutrition plan. It helps make winners. And I'm not just talking hyperbole. You look at some of the past winners he's helped. Pat Glory from Del Barton. Lots of guys from Del Barton. I mean, he's been helping not only in wrestling, but other sports, and not only in New Jersey. So if you're looking for a healthy way to maintain some weight and still feel good and not feel like you're cheating yourself, check out Dan Warnikoff at Champion Athletes. But the time has come. We're here. We're ready to kick off the season. Something we didn't think we would have. I know a lot of people were worried when everything happened with the 14-day shutdown. But here we are. The season got pushed back, but we are having a season. Most teams are going to kick off on the 16th. Some on the 17th, but the general days are 16th. I have all schedules updated from what I've been told. So any schedules up there, we're good to go. We're updating the Twitter accounts. Some teams have personal Twitters they use. Other ones are the ones that are provided. So we should be getting a lot of social media as far as results, because we're still at the stage where we can only have 2 people in, most likely parents. Depending on the size, it'll be seniors and juniors, just because they have a limited time left to wrestle. Obviously, the underclassmen, you're going to try to get them in, but we'll see. But the other thing we'll have is the preview videos. They're not going to be as in-depth. I'm just going to tell you that right ahead of time, just because of the fact I can't get into schools and film everybody's practice for time and for everything going on and such with what's going on. Some schools are hybrid, some schools are in. But there will be a preview video, and we'll have them up before the season starts. So before the 16th, look for them to kind of get up there. I'll have them up probably the 13th, 14th, roughly. Just wait on a couple preview sheets to come back. But we should have everything going there. And, hopefully this 14-day shutdown that our great governors have done for us, maybe it'll be over soon. We'll see what happens. But, the one thing is we are having a season. Now, if it was up to Governor Dipshit and pumpkin-headed Dipshit, Cuomo and Murphy, I'm not sure we would have anything. But, Murphy announced that they're not going to be letting fans in at a 10% capacity to some big event venues. It's almost like he's running for re-election in November, and he doesn't want people to vote for his opponent. Wonder how that works. But we should have a quality season. I'm going to try my best to get out there. We're going to also, another thing we're going to do is a lot of teams are live streaming their events on their own through different resources. We should, in about a week or so, have everybody's where they're going to do, whether that's through the site, whether that's through YouTube. I know a couple schools have their own. I know NHHS has some set up. So we're going to have the list, and we'll have the links, and we're going to try to do is, if it can happen, we're going to work on that technically. Obviously, Jared, my podcasting guy, and we're going to see if we can embed the link. So if it's the same link for each match, all you have to do is bookmark the page on the site, and you can go right there and see every match. And obviously, with the schedule, you can see who away. Now we're going to probably do that for definitely Morris, Sussex, Hunterdon, and Warren. I can't really control outside there. I know we were talking. There was maybe some expansion in the future. Hint, hint. But we'll see. But for right now, we'll be handling that. And I'm going to most likely next week, but not next week, but the following week, I'll have my first top 10, preseason top 10. I'll have my teams to watch, some predictions, and we'll see. You can't get too crazy with 15 matches, but I'm going to try to make it fun for everybody, because I know how everybody enjoys it and does that. One thing everybody can do for me. Also, side note, please let me take a sidebar here. I want to thank everybody who reached out after my previous podcast for my cousin and donated. Thank you. Like I said, I've said it before. You didn't have to do that. I understand. I'm helping. I'm covering your kids, but you didn't have to go out of your way and donate. So thank you again from the bottom of my heart. We're going up on the 28th to have a celebration of life for him. So thank you again. I know I wanted to make sure his family had said, to just kind of spread the word and let them know, because a couple people donated anonymously and such. So thank you again. But one thing you can do if you're interested in helping support this site keep going on, wherever you're at, visit our sponsors on your team page. please tell them that, you saw it on the site, because that helps me give you guys what I do. So if you're out visiting and say you go to I'm trying to think of a business offhand, Fresco Mexican in Chester, and you say, oh, I'm from Mendham. I saw your name was on the team page. They love that type of stuff. It helps me easier to help support my family in this time of need and give you guys the wrestling and the coverage you need. So, please, if you can, get out there and do that. And we're going to try to get more active on Twitter with a lot of the teams. I know some teams have created their own official Twitters. We're going to switch to them for that page, see what we can do. But we want to try to make this the best year at all, because these seniors really deserve it. And, there's a lot of seniors you see that you obviously want to, get out there and support. So please, help me get the word out and get that set up. But that'll be kind of what we want to do this year. The one thing I'll say I was a little worried about, the season where it is, because, it's a routine. So what year where you're going to be in December. And I know the last week of January I have county, so I can't do anything. It was very strange this year. So the one thing I got to really enjoy, even though there wasn't a ton of it, I got to get more into the college aspect of wrestling. And I really enjoyed a lot of some of the matchups, even though certain teams had to cancel due to COVID, but some really good matchups coming out. And I know I want to give a special shout out to somebody, a lot of people in New Jersey will know, Nick Palumbo, Sam is his dad and his brother, Nick Palumbo from Lenape Valley, who wound up finishing second at the EIWAs and qualified for national. So great job, by him up at Sacred Heart, and just a great job seeing a lot of these guys, because, you see they go away and they go to their colleges, and sometimes you hear back, sometimes you don't. And just to see such a proliferation of, New Jersey guys, especially, guys we don't cover, but Jimmy Mullins, who's done great, and, other guys who are, kind of opening the eyes. Jersey showing people that they know where wrestling's at. So, let's keep it up, guys. You guys are doing a great job, and we're going to show everybody this year exactly what we're going to do and what we have to do, and get everything rolling from there. We're going to have some guests lined up coming up. I know we're going to have a couple former state champions. We're going to have a couple coaches. We were supposed to have somebody today. I don't want to get into it, but he was sick. Couldn't make, I didn't want to be on camera with a sore throat. It doesn't make for great Zoom meetings, but it does make for that podcast if you can't talk. But we're going to have some, great stuff coming up. So I'm hoping you guys tune in for the season. We're ready to kick off. We just finished our last preseason game. We're getting ready for that stretch run. It's scrimmage time, and then we're going to be hitting the ground running here in 2 weeks. So buckle up. We're ready for that 2021 wrestling season. But like I said, follow me on Twitter, Morris County HSW. I'm on Instagram as well. We're on the YouTube page. You follow me on the website. Any information, if you guys got some stuff coming up, please let us know. We definitely want to spread the word about anybody who's coming up on a big milestone. But follow us for all the latest information in the area. But for the podcasting legend Jarrett, I'm Donald J. Brower. We'll see you next week.